Hello and welcome back for part 47 of my Creeping Death Let's Play campaign. So in the last part we lightning struck and took out one of these sort of tiny little Bretonnian armies
What you ask is
left over
impossible.
from previous battles and got enough reputation points to call the Waaagh. So I'll talk about who we'll be calling the Waaagh against in just a minute here. But first of all, I want to make sure my troops are moved where I want them to go. The positioning here is really not ideal. I can't quite make it back to Mallorca with Sly Beardburner. And I'm really stuck in no man's land with Grimfang Throatcruncher over here, if I don't force much with him as well. So
Not possible.
I don't know of any other armies in the vicinity, but the Skaven definitely could have troops here. The Bretonnians could have more troops.
Dark are these times.
Maybe not, looking at that. But there's other Bretonnian factions that we've ended up being at war with too, even though we've not really been, you know, attacking their territory. We've just picked them up as allies of our other enemies kind of thing.
Now they'll see.
I'm actually not so concerned about Mallorca, I'm far more concerned about my armies here. So the garrison's a bit damaged, but the wall strengths are 100, so I actually think it would be a mistake to put an army into the settlement, because let's say I do that, like let's say I have Grimfang force march into Mallorca, which it looks like he does just have enough movement for. What the Bretonnians could do is have one army lay siege to Mallorca, and it could even just be this tiny army,
This world or the other.
and then their other armies could attack Sly Beardburner out in the field, and because Mallorca's under siege, neither the garrison nor Grimfang's army would be able to come help. So it's going to look a little weird, but I think I'm better just having
The tribes ready.
both my armies basically stood outside the settlement. Should have checked this before, but yeah, none of these lords have lightning strike, so that's not a concern. Yeah, so
Anything you
I
say.
really don't like
Away.
force marching, but I think this is the best configuration, because this way, even if, like, basically my army's going to be able to fight together, even if they come and besiege Mallorca, you know, take the garrison out, they're still going to have to fight both these stacks.
I'm
And we are a bit depleted, but calling the Waaagh will help with that. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just one dodgy end turn here, and then I think we should be in much better shape. We'll have the extra soldiers from the Waaagh, we'll have this guy able to
What
scout,
you want?
and yeah, we'll just have to kind of cross our fingers that nothing goes too wrong here, I think.
Nasty magic's ready.
Okay, I have the option of merging some of these units, and I also want to spend some scrap on upgrades here. Looking at the numbers, I think these three Goblin Archer units are the highest priority for the scrap upgrades, and then maybe two of the infantry units.
Me.
Yeah, we're actually a unit short in this army, but that's okay. We could actually merge some of these units, but no, I don't think I want to do that. I think if I merge units, it kind of makes them a little stronger. Like having, you know, one big unit rather than two half units in an actual battle is better, but it means that the number of Waaagh troops ultimately joining the army will be capped at a smaller number of units. So I think I'll just leave this. Boy, it's too bad we took that silly amount of damage against that Wissenberg army. That Wissenberg army was extremely annoying. I mean, they kind of suicided here. They came and attacked, but they stopped our replenishment, and that made a difference. And then they did a fair amount of damage to us in the actual battle. But oh well, can't undo that, of course. So looking at this, let's see. So we're 67 gobos short there. No, I don't quite have the numbers right. It doesn't really make sense to me to merge this unit either. Alright, let's do those upgrades I was talking about. Let's have a quick check around my other armies. Okay.
That works.
You had decided we're going to go into camp stance. Gogrut, yeah, you're about to get some extra Waaagh troops, which will be helpful. And Moscow 2, yeah. Maybe should have not moved back as far as Ufbar, but I'm a bit concerned about Grand Peak not having walls yet, so I don't think there's a need for me to be hyper aggressive up here. We'll just end up discovering more and more enemies. I think I'm happy to take battles and fight for especially for sacking territory for money, provided I'm not making new enemies. The main thing is to take and hold major settlements. Like, that's definitely the thing to focus on, I think. So anyway, I does it like I've moved everybody else. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and call the Waaagh. So, no, I guess, yeah, let's do this because I was talking about it before and I don't want to forget. So we're using all our scrap again. I'm a bit short on scrap, I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm going to put this on the largest units. There we go. So the Waaagh, the way it works is there's three, like, there's different tiers of rewards depending how strong the enemy faction is when you call the Waaagh. So there's a separation between enemy factions in the top 10. So if I wanted to declare a Waaagh against someone in the top 10 for the highest tier of reward, it'd have to be either Last Defenders or Clan Moulder. Then the next tier is basically 11th through 20th, so that could be Reichland or Top Knots. And then there's a third tier for 20th through 30th. So I'm really not calling the Waaagh with like prioritizing getting the highest reward, and neither Last Defenders nor Clan Moulder are good targets here. I mean, Last Defenders just have too much territory and it stretches too far away, and we've just got too many enemies all around us for us to just go on a big sort of like crusade against the Lizardmen or whatever. Clan Moulder I really don't want to fight at this stage at all, because it's not too long before the first Chaos Invasion troops are going to happen. If we push up north, we're just going to be having to fight them rather than letting other people like Clan Moulder fight them. So that again is sort of off the list of good targets. Reichland is just a bit too far away and would mean traveling across like a huge chunk of the Empire, and I'd love to make a bit of progress into the Empire, like that's fine, but again, just a bit too much of a commitment for the 20 turns of the Waaagh. So I think the Top Knot's the best target. Their capital's right here, I can grab it pretty easily. They're still in the top 20, so decent reward, and they've got other enemies, they're a little spread out. They do have an army fighting us here at Moorkheim, but they haven't shown too much of a strength. So yeah, I'm going to call the Waaagh against the Top Knots. So select target Garbaraz, and we've gone for Mork each time, and I think I'll continue doing that just because archers are still the main damage dealers in all of our armies. So the war is on. Yeah, that actually gives us a pretty similar reward to the trophies that the trophy we already have. It's not quite as nice a boost to leadership or recruitment cost because this faction's ranked a bit lower, but it's still good. So let's see what troops we picked up.
Nasty magic's ready.
Oh, interesting. We actually got some Savage Orcs. Knobnails, Mork's Chosen, okay. Yeah, some random Savage Orcs joined Raknik. Savage Orc Orc Boys, okay. The units on my stronger armies really don't matter that much, I think. Let's see what we got here. This matters more. Okay, basic units, but all melee troops, and that was kind of what I was getting short on, I think, in the in my actual army and my garrison. So these extra 5 units are going to help a lot when it comes to holding off the Bretonnians. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. I think these units are far more useful than like Wolf Riders or something would be, even again if they are technically just tier 1 units. So get a backstab, joins up with a bunch of gobbers here. Yeah, I'm happy with that again, more frontline. I don't mind getting archers in the Waaagh army, but because I can't upgrade them with the heavy ammo, like more frontline is kind of useful, I think. Okay, and then more archers on this side. Yeah, I mean that's still fine. I'm happy with this as well. Haven't got any really good units though so far. Let's see if I pick up Spider Riders or even Lava or Arachnarok anywhere. Okay, so 3 units of Gobbers and 2 units of Archers with Gogrut, that looks fine. 5 units of melee guys with Scarfag, yeah. doesn't matter too much. I mean, in these stacks, obviously, there's not going to be a battle before he starts to build up more troops too, so that's going to build towards a full second stack. So yeah, and by the time it's finished, I'm sure there'll be more of a mix of units. Alright, how about Musk? Okay, 4 melee, 1 archer, yeah, I think that's fine. Musk actually does not have that much front line in his army because he's got kind of these other stuff, like the nasty Skulkers. So yeah, more basic gobbers just fine there, I think, too. Alright, that looks great, I would say. We've got to do buying and other stuff. Let's maybe pick research first. So the bigger and better bosses is completed. +1 recruit rank for all units looks really nice. We could also go for this. The stuff we want, we definitely want this with the Untainted and the enemy hero action success chance, but this is kind of a dead point, and it costs us 50 scrap as well. And honestly, I don't think this is a high priority. Extra 5% magic drop chance, magic item drop chance is sort of whatever. Hero actions cost down 20%, success up 5%, it's not bad. This doesn't do much for us though. But maybe this is worth it for the Goblin Big Boss actions. Yeah, I'm thinking it is. The +1 recruit rank's fine, we'll get it eventually. There's also other ways we can boost unit recruit rank that can come online. Let's go for sneak in. I like the sound of that. Right, and we're doing well money-wise. We're definitely not upgrading Eshin. I think we've got enough troops in the vicinity here and enough of an existing garrison in Drakenhof. I don't need to put money into upgrading the defences, and these other buildings are still coming through. Forest of Gloom getting upgraded. Yeah, Mordheim is effectively abandoned for now, but we'll come get it back. Templehof we just took, so we're going to need to put gold into repairing. Yeah, it's expensive, sadly. Ouch. Yeah. And we do want defences here, that's a priority. Also, what else? It's probably got to be growth, I think. Maybe not. Let's see, Templehof. Okay, it extends down this way, but part of this is just impassable forest. I was looking at how useful this 15% movement range would be. Not sure quite how that works with the movement penalties you get from the Waaagh armies, but we do want this eventually. Maybe for now though yeah, let's stick to growth. Also casualty replenishment. Okay, everything's good in Akendorf. We already recruited, yeah, we already recruited an extra big boss from there. Don't need those defenses. Alright, some stuff to do here. So touch wood, everything around here, Barrack Var-wise, looks pretty safe. I've thought that in the past and then lost it, but I think we should go ahead and get these upgrades in. Also, everything is now grown, so all this growth can go into getting Barrack Var to tier 5, which will take a little while, but not that long. And we've got defenses and growth in Dokraz. Yeah. Let's also do money, I think. Ekrund. Yep, everything looks okay here. I have to be a bit concerned about Bitterstone Mine. That was part of the reason why I wanted Musk to head back west here, is just because troops were coming in this way. I know that Grimgor has some troops in the south. He also has just one Orc Lord here, but I don't think anyone's threatening this. We can hopefully get these walls finished. Yeah, Myrmidens, we can't build anything. Mount Gumbad looks fine. Yeah, get this to tier 3. It's just a shame it's going to take so long to get the defenses done there. I think what I'll do is actually demolish this. It's kind of inefficient, but I want to get started on the defenses as soon as possible rather than waiting. Like, I don't want to wait 4 turns and then 2 turns and then 3 turns for the upgraded defenses. So yeah, let's just get started on defenses as soon as I can. Karakazul, Black Iron Mine. So Karakazul is somewhere I probably should consider doing this. It's not that expensive because we've got the green climate, and yeah, it could definitely come under attack either from the south or the east. Black Eye Mine I'm not defending, it's just kind of there as a speed bump for the Skaven if they want to come attack it. But let's go upgrade defenses there. Okay, Carricate Pix is looking fine. Sadly, not close to tier 4 because we don't have other settlements in the region. Black Crag, yeah, we want this upgrade, but it's not really worth it at this point. Corruption's coming down, yeah. What does this do? It is... Oh no, it is one global recruitment capacity. I don't think that's worth 6750 gold though. Okay, Zufbar. I think we don't need to start upgrading defenses there. Okay, and then Karazakarak, yeah, if I remember correctly, I've looked at this in the past and it's just... We want to do the Shaman set eventually, but it's not a good use of gold, I think. That said, we have a nice gold surplus right now. So maybe just look at... No, that was the last region, so nothing else to spend gold on. Yeah, I'm just trying to think how much the... This would help. So the Untainted and adjacent provinces would get to... No, it wouldn't get up to the Vampire territory from the Silver Road. Alright, let's put the gold into this. We can cancel it. We've got 3 turns to cancel it if I want. Yeah, let's sit on the rest of this gold. It's really good to have this surplus. We should probably think seriously about starting to recruit somewhere in the next turn or two. But I think I'm happy leaving things as they are for now, and we're not doing that settlement upgrade. Okay, the other thing I just remembered is I should switch some magic gear onto my new recruits here. Yeah, this stuff especially. So what did you just pick up? You picked up physical resistance. Yeah, let's give you some more physical resistance. This is honestly not very important, but it'll help a little bit once he gets his spider mount. Yeah, whatever. Crown of Command. Oh, I do want that, I think. Yeah. Then Black Horror. That's a good one. We want the Squig follower here. There he is. And just load up on some of this other stuff. Yeah, Banner of Swiftness is fine on this army. Let's go for War Banner as well.
Who should we zap?
Ugh. Obsidian items with magic resistance, not really that important. Guess I just go for a Talisman of Protection. That scroll's not great, but... it can do for now. Oh, we have yet another Crown of Command. Okay, that's really nice. This is not the worst with the Bretonnians flying units, but I don't think the -8 leadership is such a big deal. I can go for a Razor Standard though. And yeah, just a couple of these other followers. Let's grab the Squig. Post-battle loot. Yep, that adds up. And what else do we want? Not raiding, I don't care about that. Yeah, looting settlements. Okay. Good. We've not encountered anybody else this turn. Okay, I think that is everything. Yeah, we have no more scrap for upgrades. So these goblins will just have to wait. And yeah, just like I was saying before, a bit of a dodgy end turn here. We'll see if Belagor comes to attack us, or maybe the Bretonnians throw some kind of attack together at Matorka. But I think this positioning is the best I could do, given we kind of made a bit of an overreaching attack to fill the Waaagh meter up. Okay, that Skaven army doesn't look too dangerous right now. Wheel Rat is bailing. Yeah, that's fine. I thought he might come occupy the ruins here, but looks like he's leaving that for the Savage Orcs. What's this dude doing? What are you up to, buddy? You're just kind of scooting through. Failed assassination attempt, good. Oh, this is bad though. I would much rather they had just stayed put here. Still, we should get another chance to block them. Alright, so we have the siege defense at Myrmidens. Yeah, so this has been coming for a while. We'll see if these extra 5 units can make a bit of a difference. I have a feeling they might, because, as usual, it's a case of trying to buy time for our armor-piercing archers. Our archers can do really well against all the enemy units. The knights are obviously tough. The foot squires have decent armor too, they're not shields. So yeah, we'll just have to see how this goes. Very depleted garrison, bits and pieces of units. But yeah, I feel like this is winnable. 4 breaches in our wall as well. Excellent. They did take their time building siege equipment here, so I'm guessing we're facing 2 or 3 siege towers, I guess. Which are a bit of a problem because, yeah, much rather deal with the foot squires and knights coming in on the ground rather than by the towers. Okay, well the deployment here is pretty... There's a pretty clear plan from the enemy. It looks like they're just going to hit us on this side. We do have a hole here though. I mean, they could always swing their knights around to this flank. Okay, our Waaagh... Yeah, I guess our Waaagh reinforcements don't start off on the battlefield, but that's hopefully okay. Man, that's a lot of knights. Yeah. So what are our defenses like here? Okay, geez. We've got 1, 2, 3 breaches. 3 breaches and the gates down. Okay, and they've got 2 towers. Yeah. Well, the general here is going to be extremely important. I want him up on a vantage point above, with the crenellations above the gate. They've got no missile weapons, that's useful. We've got this as a debuff when they get into melee. We've got this that can hopefully kill a bunch of them if they clump up. Yeah. I don't think we want troops up on the walls here. Having archers up here is obviously good. Can I fit an archer unit over this way? Yeah, I can. They're actually going to ever be able to shoot anything though. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, that's unfortunate because I'd love to get this tower active. What I could do, yeah, I can use these big ones for that. I mean, 15 in the unit is just so little. Let's have them activate the tower. I don't think there's a lower limit on the units you need to activate a tower, but I'm not 100% on that. We're definitely going to need troops on the walls here. This is where the towers are going to hit us, but that's fine. I think we need probably our strongest melee units. It's too bad they're so low. Should we actually try and hold the breaches? I think so. I mean, it's just the fewer knights can get through at once, the better, I think. this is going to be a pretty stiff test. I have the option, I suppose, of using the garrison troops as the front line. I probably should still do that. I was thinking, like, you know, have the higher quality troops there because the fighting is going to be difficult, but that probably doesn't make sense. I probably just need to have the... I probably should just have the expendable troops on the front line still. Yeah, we need to cover the gate, obviously. I wish I didn't have so many breaches. We can clump units up right on top of each other though, because the enemy have no area of effect spells or, you know, whatever. Just actually make sure that Lord doesn't randomly have an annoying magic item. Looks like he's got nothing at all. Yeah, okay. Alright, got one unit of orcs over here. I'm really concerned about the breach over this way, but I don't know that I'm willing to commit any troops to holding it. If knights come through over there, that's very bad for us though. And maybe being baited by this deployment, and they're just going to split their forces and go through all the, you know, hit all the breaches at once. It's what I would do. I think I'll leave it. I'll have the Spider Riders come out this way and try and do a little kind of harassment, and if there's troops heading down this way, we just have to get our reinforcements sprinting over that way. Yeah, so we have this unit starts over here, but is then going to have to rush to this side of the wall and fight the siege tower. Guess I can have them here. Then let's try and position our archers. I think I want this unit. Have this unit here, they're definitely going to have targets. We want another unit here. Yeah, so these units can start here and then pull back, come off the wall, let the melee troops handle it once the siege towers get up there. We do need enough troops here to actually deal with the siege towers though. So I think what I'll do... Yeah, let's have 2 units of my better archers in position to just hit the units as they come up onto the wall. And then the rest of these 5 archers basically need to make a killing zone. Or I guess it's multiple zones, as the Bretonnians are coming in through the breaches. I don't know. I don't have a great feeling about this battle, I have to say, looking at it. Now we're actually in here and seeing just how many knights are up against us, but I don't think there's much I can do to improve my chances. I do have the Waaagh units coming in. I think that really should help. We're a bit at the mercy of just how the AI plays this as well. I think if they sort of just throw too much force into too few places at once, then our missile fire and magic and stuff has a bit of an advantage. I maybe need this unit up on the walls, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, so that's everything deployed. Don't have high hopes for the Spider Riders doing much, but if they could just get a unit or 2 of the Foot Squires to chase them around, which the AI loves chasing your units around, I think we can pull that off. Ah, quite weak here. Okay, well, like I was saying, we have to just plug the gap with our reinforcements. I don't think I need a unit on this tower. We maybe have it activated just by standing here anyway. Yeah, that probably is fine. Alright. And I've got to remember this, but I'm going to have enough magic to blast away with Vindictive Glare as well, which I should do. I've got this big boss here as well. I think I'll have him over this way. He's very low on health, but I want his leadership. I just basically need these units to hold against the siege towers, and for the archers to break the units that are coming up. So I don't know that I want him to get involved in fighting, but I want his leadership. Yeah, if I maybe put him even over here, yeah, then he also gets these units in his aura. Okay. Let's start the battle and see what they're going to do. Oh, crap. Knights are moving this way. Right, that's very bad. We desperately need reinforcements to cover this side then. Oh, this is actually disastrous. I don't know why I didn't... Yeah. I knew that they might do this. I guess I just didn't take the threat seriously enough. Okay, well our reinforcements are coming on, but super slowly. Man. Okay, we're gonna have to redeploy here. Got no choice. Looks like we've managed to get some of these units to chase after us over there. Over here, the knights have come in against us. I think we need to get the itchy nuisance. Oh, I completely misclicked that, I think. Oh, the knights are in the settlement. Crap. Yeah, we actually can't afford to let them get to the town square. Okay, I'm gonna have to reroute all my reinforcements there. We're doing okay against the first units of knights that have come in. We're a bit weak right here, though. You're gonna have to get off the walls if you can. Oh, the general's here as well. Crap. Yeah, turn and shoot him. We've managed to completely pull those units out of position, though. That's great. Okay, kill those knights. Here, yeah, don't know a way to actually capture the settlement. Where are the siege towers? Here, right. Right, and they're fighting our archers. That's kind of a disaster. Okay, we've held them off here. These units need to come over and help. Yeah, get this down. We need Crown of Command here as well. Oh, that was good. These units need to turn and shoot there if they possibly can. Okay, we've sort of got these knights caught. That was good for the armor piercing damage. These units will... Okay, they're coming back this way now. Where's their general? Can we kill him? Maybe. Yeah, we have held their main attack here. That unit's just gonna break again. Okay. Yeah, you let come over this way. I'm just concerned that we've got... Oh, these units end up in melee, which I don't really want. You're gonna have to... Oh man, far too many archers here in melee. Okay, you come off the walls. Yeah, that unit's routed. You need to come off the walls and kill these foot squires. How are we doing against the knights here? We're actually holding them. Yeah, they didn't manage to get much of a charge or anything off. We've got our archers here. We've killed everything on this flank. Okay, I think our archers need to start heading through the town in anticipating for fighting the troops coming in from this side who are way stronger. We do still have our towers shooting here. Okay, need to break that unit. You need to just keep these guys in melee. Try and get off the walls with my archers. Everything here, yeah, everything is taken care of. Can we get a debuff down? Yep. Too many of my archers are in melee here, which is sort of bad. That's a full unit of foot squires right there. Yeah, that unit's getting slaughtered. Okay, I'm looking at... I really want to get that down. How close are you? No, he's not in range. Yeah, you need to keep harassing them. I don't feel like I played this particularly well, but I think it is going okay. Yeah, our units up there are getting wrecked up on the walls. We've just been a bit too soft right here in the middle. Their general hopefully is going to flee though. He's given a very good account of himself. I'm just going to cast a debuff. Yeah, it's not worth casting it just on him. We should cast it here. This, yeah, kill those guys. We're sort of doing what I wanted with the enemy units up on the walls here, but not very well. Yeah, these reinforcements will help a lot. Okay, we completely wrecked that foot squire unit with the magic. Excellent. Crown of Command. That unit's going to get wiped out, but I mean, it's done its job. Yeah, and the Waaagh units came in big, helping to clear up the those knights who got into the settlement at the beginning. Yeah, you get up onto the walls. Another Waaagh. Okay. Actually, I should probably use this to buff up some of my troops. Victory's in our grasp. Okay, nice. Yeah, we've done enough. Okay. Yeah, the knights just didn't perform very well. We had a lot of more trouble, I would say, at the end with their foot squires. Okay, let's stop shooting. Let's run down as many of these guys as possible. I think I might be missing something, but I think we'll actually get a turn here where this settlement is not under siege for the first time in, I don't know, 12, 15 plus turns maybe? Yeah, the Spider Riders didn't do much damage, but they did the job of distracting those foot squires at the beginning. I think that was what won it for us, because if they'd thrown all those troops against us here, I was busy like kind of half panicking, pulling half my infantry off the walls to cover the breaches on this side. But yeah, their attack on this side was just pretty weak in the end. I guess we held them long enough for the archers. I mean, yeah, you can just see the piles of dead knights. Basically, figure out what happened over there. Let's see, these guys are part of the garrison, right? Yeah, they are. They just have 4 experienced chevrons because they've done so much fighting, so I'm not sure. I don't care if they get a bit more winded running people down. I want to kill their general, though. Are we going to manage that? It's a bit embarrassing if we don't, considering we've got them just completely clogged in here. Don't let those guys out. I'm actually shooting a lot of my own guys here. I want this unit wiped out though. We're not going to be too strong in terms of the troops we can actually send to chase after them, and some of the knights will have definitely escaped off the battlefield. So I'm willing to kind of sacrifice. I'm willing to sacrifice these units, provided they stay above 5%. They won't get wiped out, and so those experienced chevrons will stay for whenever the next time the settlement's attacked. We don't just kill too many more of them to wipe them out. How's that full unit getting out? Man. Okay, I actually think we should just leave that unit and kill these ones now. And also... yeah. I don't understand how that unit managed to get out of this big throng, but somehow they did. Yeah, these Waaagh units did okay. I guess one thing from this fight is just how ineffective cavalry are in sort of a siege situation. Yeah, that unit's actually going to get wiped out. Perfect. Yeah, this debuff actually does nothing when we're trying to run them down because it's just a melee attack debuff. Okay, speed it up. Part of the problem is we have very few Spider Riders left, so even though we're much faster than the foot squires and just all over them, we're not actually killing them very quickly. But we're doing a little bit. Enemy Lord's dead. Okay, well that took an eternity, but better late than never. Heroic victory. Alright. Well, he may only have one finger, but Gogrut here has come in big in these siege battles. It's like... He was there, I think, even in the first siege against Tilia. And then it was back to back to back against Skaven, Sartosa, and then Bretonnians. Looks like we may have had a Goblin Archer unit wiped out. Yeah, this unit just... I think they got stuck on the walls and it didn't manage to get them away from the foot squires in time. But that's fine. We didn't have these other, you know, scrap upgraded units wiped out at all. And a lot of the damage was taken on the garrison, I think. Yeah, which is the way we want it. No, that was good. It was a bit of a mad scramble, but in terms of results, I couldn't be happier. Okay, so we did lose 5 units from the garrison. They'll come back, but not with experience chevrons, but no big deal there. And we do keep the experience on these other units. Yeah, the Waaagh army did well, and we should get replenishment now over the end turn, because no one should be besieging us. Yeah, so our army can't do too much here, but we can run these guys down for sure. Let's see, there's a Skaven army here, but we can't easily get to them. 1100 gold or 4% replenishment. I don't think this army... I think this army needs to just sit still for a turn or two to recover, so... Yeah, let's just... No, let's take the replenishment. Someone else is out here. Yeah, we should be as strong as possible. Alright. Well, that end turn I think could have gone poorly. After dedicating several Waaaghs to him, Mork now looks upon you favourably. Alright, Mork is happy. Happy Mork is good.
Ready.
Yeah, lots of little bits and pieces. Okay, so, main stuff here. Belagar stayed put. He has recruited a unit. It looks like he has recruited a unit out of global recruitment. The Bretonnians have left, but maybe not gone that far. And Clan Angund and Visenland have a military alliance. Okay, we need to bear that in mind. Going forwards.
Nasty magic ready.
This army, well, what was left of it replenished pretty quickly.
I'm special.
Yeah, so did these guys. So we actually have 18 units here now. I'm wondering what's in this army, though. I think this could be another Skaven army that just sort of hung around.
Need my warp token.
Yeah, we can't reach that army. And we killed that guy, Raphael Luidar. We don't have any other enemies that we know of coming in by sea. Nice, and Myrmidens actually finished the tier 3 defenses. I think that means I immediately get back. Yeah, so I get a full health unit of trolls. I get 4 full health units of Biggins. Those units replenish quite a bit. Okay, the archers. Yeah, we got new units of Goblin Archers. Nice. Okay, so Myrmidens is not only held, but actually not in bad shape. Yeah, that's going to take a turn or two to fix up the rest of the breaches. But yeah, that's all good. Alright. Well, I'm definitely going to finish this army off here. Let's take care of that first. Gogrut. Oh, what am I even doing with this army? I mean, it seems kind of clear that I need some force here, more or less permanently, unless I'm actually able to come down to the, like, over to the west here and capture this territory. I basically need somebody to stay here in Myrmidens. People love attacking it. So I guess I should recruit up to a full stack here. Yeah. I mean, 20 units plus the 12 I'll get when the Waaagh army fills out is pretty strong still. We should be able to do... Yeah, we should be able to do a little with that, but besides just sitting in Myrmidens. Okay, now another thing. I can recruit the higher level lords now. So who's actually available here? Oh, interesting. This guy... I've already recruited this guy. Yeah, he was a knowledgeable guy, so I just recruited him and put him back in the pool. So he's only rank 2. I mean, he's never going to be very useful. He just gives us permanent Yeah, faction-wide Winds of Magic. But why is this guy coming in at rank 10 instead of rank 14? I think there was maybe a bug with the technology that increases the Lord Recruit rank. And for one turn it gave us like a temporary extra boost or something. Because these guys were both... Yeah, this guy was recruited at 14. But I can only bring in a new guy this turn at rank 10. Okay, well that's cool. I mean, I like keeping Gogrut around. And if I can only recruit new guys at rank 10 anyway, then yeah, I won't replace him. Goblin Tide, that's got to be the pick, right? Yeah, I think so. And let's make this attack. Easy auto resolve here. We don't need to replenish now. Yeah, just take a little gold. And an Armor of Fortune. Alright. I think once we've got a full stack, we can start to trying to sort of trick enemies or bait enemies into coming over here by using ambush dance and stuff, but for the time being, let's just head back to Myrmidens. Also need to pad that public order because it got reduced a lot from all the raiding and stuff. So yeah, let's just come back here and do some recruitment. Okay, we don't have any unit recruitment building, so it's just going to be basic gobbers, but that's fine.
The tribe's ready. I'm special.
Yeah, and let's start working towards... Yeah, work towards Lightning Strike. Okay, let's maybe wait and see. If my global recruitment's free, I could fill out this whole army this turn, which would be awesome. I could also bring in some Spider Riders, which would be nice. Okay. I might have to readjust this recruitment, but let's just get it in for the time being. So what do I want here? I think I want 2 units of Spider Rider Archers. That's been a good mix. Or like a good number. I don't think there's any need really for the melee Spider Riders, unless there's a specific enemy I'm going up against that has a lot of like very vulnerable units like artillery or stuff. And even then, honestly, the Spider Rider Archers are probably just still better. So I've got 7 more units. I think I want to go 4 melee, 3 archers. So we'll do it like this to save a little money. Have the option of going for nasty Skulkers. I think I'll pass on that just because Gogrut is probably more likely to be kind of on defensive duty. And I don't think the nasty Skulkers are particularly good at like holding walls or, you know, breaches or whatever it is. So how does this look? Is that what I said? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 archers, and then, yeah, that looks great. Okay. Now, can Raknik actually reach? Oh, he can. Okay. Good stuff. And what do we have on the Waaagh unit side? Alright, more Savage Orcs and stuff, I guess. Okay, fair enough. I think we want to come Lightning Strike.
No.
Just trying to see who's actually in the settlement. Okay, it's the big unit, the big lot of troops are in the settlement. They don't have walls here, but they do have 9 units plus 19. So we're going to have to fight those all together. But let's Lightning Strike this army of 5 units and take them out first, I think. Yeah, we'll have 11% movement left after that, which should be enough to hit Grunty Mingle. Yeah. Okay, so we also get to see the whole of their armed forces this way. And this does not look scary. They don't have many trolls. We're going to kill one of the units right now. Yep, they don't have Waaagh either. Oh yeah, this army I don't think is going to be a problem for us. Nice. So, start of the Lightning Strike. That takes our Waaagh reinforcements out, but no problem. What do you have? Okay, Swamp Breath, Spirit Leech, that's fine. I've got a Potion of Strength, okay. Yeah, let's fight this manually. Make sure we avoid taking damage, make sure we wipe these units out. But yeah, I think there's a good chance we can actually kill the Scabby Eye for good here between this and the next battle. Alright, so that melee missile line looks fine. We've got the big spiders to be summoning little spiders. Yeah, I can also just start firing magic off at these Goblin Archers, since the other units are not good targets. May as well. Alright, what do you have here exactly? Oh, this guy's riding a spider. Okay. Yeah, I should have checked for the mounts on their characters, but it doesn't matter too much. This guy is the Night Gobbo war boss on foot. Okay, yeah, this is a... I see what's happening. Yeah, this is a big boss. And then they've got the Night Goblin war boss, and then they've got... Yeah. I think I'm happy to just let Raknik kill this poor dude. Well, yeah. Alright, don't really want you guys getting shot though. Alright, the spiderlings there are getting wrecked, no problem. Raknik can just summon some more over here. I kind of want yeah, I kind of want to just get stuck into those Goblin Archers, but they were resisting, or not in the right place. Alright, these trolls are really not going to do much to our big spiders, I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to be able to hit them with some missile fire now as well. Yeah. Alright. Alright, Spider Riders charged into melee. I don't remember that I asked them to do that, but here we are, I guess. Okay, the trolls are getting wrecked. Yeah. Okay. No, we're fine. I'm sort of deliberately not really bothering to use my other units too much here. We did lose one guy there, but they've routed. Okay. Yeah, run them down. Oh, hold on. They aren't routing. Never mind. I do want to kill those trolls. Oh, now they're gone. Okay, fine. Yeah. Just... she's gonna... Yeah, the troll's probably gonna be a little tricky to catch. Nah, I handle that fine. I mean... Yeah, we took a few casualties on the Spider Rider Archers, which was maybe bad, but I think in the next battle... I mean, they just have a horde of Gobbos, right? So, by keeping our Gobbos out of action in this fight, they're going to be at full strength for the next one. Yeah, we can catch and kill all those trolls. Oh, I'm not running... How am I not running down these archers, though? Yeah, having a bit of trouble with that troll. I think... Yeah, I think I should maybe come over and help with that. Nah, I'm not catching this guy properly either. it's no big deal. I mean, the worst case scenario is that they escape with a handful of troops, but if we leave them without a settlement, then they really can't do anything to us. Yeah, the spiderlings are not even... They're not doing a good job of hurting this troll hag. I really want her to go down. Oh, I need to kill these trolls as well, though. Yeah, this end phase of the battle has just been... frustrating. Not actually wiped out these units despite massively overpowering them. Oh, whatever. Or at least killing these trolls. Yes. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I'm not going to bother taking replenishment. We're going to be able to replenish after taking Grunty Mingle. Alright, scroll of armor, that's sort of whatever.
Now they'll see.
Ah, nice. These armies actually do come in for the battle at Grunty Mingle too. Good, okay. Then I should be able to wipe them all out. So, time to start working on magic with Raknik? Yeah, I think so, unless I want... I am going to want biggest and strongest eventually, because Raknik is going to be my best commander for leading Arachnarok Spiders, but right now with only the one, I think I should just go for magic. Okay, good. So we can just fight everything at once here. They outnumber us, but I'm honestly not concerned about it. Yeah. Let me just think for a second, though, before the battle about what to do with the settlement. Oh, yeah, it's an occupied elven colony. That actually makes a nice amount of gold. Income from ports plus 2% all regions. Ooh. And it's part of the same Black Gulf Sea area that I already have ports in. So there's no risk of coming in contact with new factions. I mean, I'm already in contact with most of the people down here anyway. I haven't met Khemri yet. But I somehow got put in contact with Thegan's Errantry previously. Yeah, I think I should just occupy this. We don't really need the gold. I don't think... If I sack this, I just have to rebuild it. Yeah, we'll just occupy it. Okay, so I'm deliberately not lightning striking here. Obviously, also so I can use my war units. But, yeah, just take one last look at this. Brainburster, Gazemork. Yeah, that's not going to do too much. So this guy... The only guy who could escape, assuming we win the battle, is this guy Zoggoth. So if we kill him, then the faction's definitely gone for good. Yeah, and their army's also just all infantry, except I guess for the hero that is riding the spider that we just fought in that last battle, who's coming back here again. Okay. Well, let's just deploy back over this way. It's a nice open battlefield. Gonna need a long melee line because the enemy have a lot of troops. Probably want to be, yeah, we don't want to go too wide on the archers because we're liable to get flanked. I think that's probably fine. Let's keep... I think I'll keep both big spiders over on this right hand side. I'm sure that's where most of their troops are going to be. They have reinforcements coming from this side as well. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's the guy Zoggoth I want to kill. Alright, well, I thought of something for my Spider Riders to go do. And these ball boys, actually. So let's have... yeah, let's have these units of Savage Orcs. Oh, the units take up so much space. Let's have one of them over here then. I'll just stick them both on top of each other. It doesn't matter. It kind of matters. They have some AoE magic. Okay, so they're just sort of footling around. If we start attacking this guy, it'll get the attention of the rest of their troops. It looks like he's going to probably be able to make it to safety, though. Yeah, our bull boys are not fast at getting up here. Yeah, he's zapping us with magic. Did not do too much. Let's actually just get him into melee. They have trolls, but nothing faster than trolls. Yeah, a bit more damage on our Spider Riders, that's okay though. Yeah, if they can keep him here until the Boar Boys get here, we should be able to take him down, I think. The other units are not really reacting in time. But no need, I think, to advance with the rest of my army. If they're going to let us just snipe this lord, we should take it. Yeah, the fact these guys are generate's kind of nice. Damage, a bit more damage again. But yeah, I mean, they did the job, and the rest of the army is not coming to help this poor dude. I guess they're casting spells in there, but they probably wanted to just send the trolls straight over here. That, like, one last unit of trolls. They might arrive in time, actually. The archers at least might get into range. Yeah, they are blasting us with magic, which is gonna do more damage. Definitely don't want my cavalry caught fighting the rest of their army. That shouldn't happen, though. They can't really catch us. No, he's not going down fast enough, though, is he? Yeah, another archer's in range. Alright. Considering he was only a Goblin Great Shaman, I thought he'd go down a little faster than that, but alright, no problem. Bit of damage on the Spider Riders, but they weren't exactly essential anyway. So now they've pulled back all the way to the edge of the map. It's interesting. I guess we might have to come towards them. Yeah, they've used a lot of their magic on our cavalry and it's not doing all that much. Alright, yeah, let's advance. Maybe come to the edge of this ridge. Something like that. Okay, let's try and get some stuff sorted out. Let's have you as number 2. Keep the Boar Boys on this flank, I guess. And yeah, this also lets us spread out these units of Savage Orcs. It's kind of just wild how spread out the entities are, though. Yeah, I don't know what this is all about. The AI is... Oh, it was maybe because I couldn't see the rest of my army. Oh, okay. Yeah, because of the elevation. I see now. Because normally what happens is if you go after even a small part of the enemy army, they do come towards you. But I think they were just kind of fooled because they actually couldn't see our troops. But now they can. I mean, if they want to just tie themselves up by running around, I guess I should let them. we've got a decent position on the top of this hill. I think if I still need to provoke them to come towards me, I'll just go forwards and use some magic. Yeah, all the Waaagh units on this flank. I guess that's fine. Okay. Yeah, they are going to need some more prodding to come attack us. They've got very few missile units, I think. They've got a couple of units of archers from the garrison, then one unit of archers in their main army that was stationed in the settlement. I guess I've got a couple of Goblin Archers in the garrison too, but yeah, it's not much. Okay, let's just cast magic into this big blob of dudes until they stop faffing around and actually come at us. Alright, we haven't forgotten anyone? No. Looks like we might have to pivot around a bit though. Yeah. Yeah, right now... we are a bit skewed to the one side. Let's try and snipe this big boss. Oh, we did as well. RIP. Okay, they do have the stone trolls on this flank. Send the... yeah, I mean that's going to be one of their better units. They've got a couple of big ones in here too, but I think the stone trolls are sufficiently scary. I should send the Arachnarok Queen over that way. Help out our inexperienced Waaagh troops. Yeah. We have a lot of stuff, and they are spreading it out, which is maybe a good idea, I don't know. Okay, that looks like a brain burster. Ouch. Yeah, that's just going to do a bunch of damage. There's not much I can do to prevent that. Yeah, they're spreading their lines out by enough that they are threatening to envelop us. Yeah, I can already kind of see what's going to happen here, which is that we're going to smash their center, because that's where all our good troops are, and we're going to struggle a lot on the flanks, or a bit on the flanks. Okay, let's start getting spiders summoned now that the enemy are in missile range. I maybe should have summoned the spiders right on top of the archers, actually, thinking about it. Yeah. What have they got there? Got some big ones there. Okay. We need a crown of command on you. I really can't imagine the troops on this flank lasting very long. Okay, we have to kill these stone trolls. Yeah. The units... okay, I think this is basically going like I said it would. I mean, the units here are gonna rout. Ball boys are gonna struggle a bit, I would imagine here. I also have to watch my lord. He's taking a little much damage, maybe. Okay, units are routing. That's okay. It's just the summons. I'm not loving how this is going though. I think units just get into melee, start their archers shooting. Yeah, there we go. That was going to help us. Yeah, our main battle line here is doing absolutely fine. You guys come off this flank, help the cavalry. You guys turn and fire into those gobbos. Yeah, my general's getting focused down here a lot, but I think he's okay. Let's advance with these troops. Advance with these guys. Yeah, just charged into their archers. Might have to use the Crown of Command on Raknik himself there. I think it's fine. Yeah, we can rout those archers pretty quickly. We probably should turn and shoot at these units too. Yeah, this is not going great. They've got their Waaagh. Okay, I feel like that's not going to do too much for them. Took a lot of damage on the Boar Boys. Yeah, Boar Boys just not very good units, particularly without experience. Yeah, their center's completely collapsed here. Got a bunch of heroes and stuff. Okay, we're about to run into melee with them, which is probably a bad idea. But I don't know. We've still got stuff over here. Actually, we are not doing a great job at all on this flank. Okay, you guys need to come rout these units. Yeah, I think we got things cleaned up okay on this flank. Probably just charge into those Goblin Archers, honestly. Yeah. Raknik still hanging in there.
This one's a biggie.
Yeah, and our Arachnarok Broodmother is doing okay, but she didn't have a great time against those trolls. Try and get out of there and just go for those Orc Arrow Boys, I think. We need to just sort of hold on this flank. Oh, in danger of having these units wiped out. Alright. Pull them back. I don't mind them getting a little more damage. I really prefer them not to get wiped out though. Because what I can do here is just have these archers turn around, destroy them. And the spiders down. Crown of Command on yourself. Get that unit buffed up. Battle's getting a little scrappy. Yeah, we've dealt with everything over here though. Yeah, they've routed. Okay. Let's get the Arachnarok Queen out of there. She's taking enough damage for this battle, I think. Alright, my Archer's gonna just make short work of this stuff though. I think yeah, I didn't quite react maybe to the strength of the enemy on the flanks. Like, my war troops took a beating. It's fine though, I mean, it's what they're there for. This would have been a tough battle if I just had my regular troops. I may have even resorted to like corner camping just to reduce how many enemies could come at us at once. It's the usual story where our archers, when they can just like free fire and stuff, absolutely shred through it, but I only have so many units and they were not, you know, there's only a limit to how much they can do. I should have just had the Arachnarok Queen kite these guys around earlier, but it's okay. I think they'll get the army losses pretty soon. That said, maybe not. I've got a bunch of units kind of rallying here on the enemy side. I think you should just keep running. You guys can withdraw. Okay. You finish off those gobos. Is that the army losses? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Alright. Yep. Quite a lot of damage. I lost track of the Lord I was supposed to keep an eye on. Happens every battle, and he is getting away. Fudge. So if this dude right here had died, which we're now not going to be able to kill him, if he died, I think the faction would just be completely wiped out. As it is, I mean, if he's the only one that survives, he's not going to be able to do anything. He probably just launches a suicide attack on the settlement over the end turn. At least that's what the AI seems to do a fair amount of the time. But yeah, he was the one I was trying to go after with my cavalry at the beginning, and I just lost track of him. That's not going to kill him. No, it's not going to do anything. Alright, whatever. The battle is won. The Scabby Eye are done. After being a pretty annoying enemy for the most of the first, like, whatever we're at now, 80 turns of the campaign, they are finally defeated. Which also means we don't have to deal with Waaagh again. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the damage absorbed on that right flank. Raknik could do with... Oh, I actually had a unit of Savage Orcs wiped out from the Waaagh army. Okay, not ideal. I thought I'd managed to keep it healthy enough, but I guess not. It's okay. Yeah, I was going to say, the fact that Raknik doesn't have better magic is a bit of an issue, especially when he's sort of charging single-handedly into a bunch of the enemy. I mean, it worked out fine, but... Yeah, I shouldn't think of him as Bogrub or Muzz, because he is not at that level just yet. And I think I will just occupy Gruntamingle. Okay. So we killed everyone except this guy, but he's now on his own, and he can't really do anything. He might come back to Dragonhorn Mines and try and recolonize it or something, I guess, but yeah.
The tribe's ready. Now they'll
Okay, we're getting a decent chunk of replenishment here.
Nothing magic's
We took Gruntamingle at tier 3. Yeah, that sometimes happens when you occupy as the Greenskins. That's really nice. We get this port. I mean, that on its own is 626 income. It's awesome. We do need defenses, though. That's got to be the priority. And we do not want the troll building, because it doesn't do anything.
Who should we zap?
Okay. Well, that was a good start to this turn. The main thing in this video, though, was that siege defense at Myrmidens. Finally free to, like, rebuild troops and stuff. So yeah, we'll continue on with this turn next time. And see if there's any Bretonnians in range to go after. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Back with the next part.